We have reached the end of the first 45 minutes from the game between Express and BUL Football Club. The penalty from Isaac Wagoina makes sure that the game reaches halftime with a 1-1 score right there, right after Nicholas Mure getting the opening goal there from that set piece, and not so much good handling from the goalkeeper of Express. But it is 1-1, and in other results as well, Wakiso Giants away to Arua Hill, it is also currently 1-1. John Rogers opening the scoring line for Arua Hill, and the equalizer coming in from Andrew Samson Chigozi. In at the Kavumba Recreational Grounds, it is also 1-1. Bright Stars against SC Villa. Nelson Sekatuka getting his 8th goal of the season, and the equalizer coming in from Ivan Bogere. And those two games are currently in the 60th minute. But it is halftime from Mutesa to Wankulukuku Stadium, where it is also 1-1, and we're seeing a trend from all these three matches. Gentlemen, your thoughts on the first half there? 2 goals, and Nicholas Mwere being at the end of both of those goals. Bule, let's start with you.
Yeah, Nicholas Mwere, a player who is on form, is trying to get his stride going, and he's one of the best fullbacks right now, left-wise, in Uganda. And then Rashid Okocha can be added into my list. And then you look at that costly mistake for the penalty. Me personally, I believe it's contentious. I'm not sure what the referee was looking at. But 1-1, Express getting that level at the end of the first half, that is a good end to the first half for Express FC, because they are really fighting to get that advantage and also get that positive result in today's game. You look at how they've been approaching this game, using those wingers to get in those crosses, using the set pieces as Express FC. So as James Odochi's maybe tactical plan is coming to work, because he knows he's playing against a stubborn BUL FC who can really get the attacks going through the vast players they have on this match day.
Yes, Tendo, your thoughts on the first half? 2 goals coming in from set pieces actually in this game.
Yeah, football, bloody hell. It's all I can say to echo the words of Sabil Shankly. Nicholas Mwere starting the game with aplomb, stepping up to take a set piece. Yeah. After, of course, the result of what I talked about, giving Martin Aprem the chance to move forward. Makes it very dangerous for Express, because he will be playing in behind the defensive midfielders, and all the time the defensive midfielders have to face their goal. It's the same way a defender is forced to face his goal. So that is what Martina Prem does, and eventually forcing them into a free kick that would have been easily a penalty also, because it was so close to the edge. But in that situation, the referee showing that he has that eagle eye.
Right.
Yeah, and of course the free kick eventually becoming a goal. Wicked deflection, of course, timid approach from the defensive shield to actually step up. Nobody was putting their body down like we normally see, probably because nobody wanted to fall in that water to create that shield. And then Nicholas Mwere going for the audacious, hitting the ball below and becoming a goal. Then all of a sudden things became seesaw. From that moment, Express opened up, trying to protect their head-to-head record, and then again on the counter, BUL we are getting opportunities like that one for Alex Chitata. But towards the end, like it is all known, Nicholas Mwere does the unthinkable. Of course, he swallowed the bait. The ingenuity of Alex Waswa, seeing that in that situation, if a player is going to clear the ball, you just try to stand in front of the ball, and he will hit your leg or take both of you. And in that situation, a referee who has shown that he has an eagle eye, you wouldn't fault him for that in that situation. But I think it was more being cajoled by the player who risked one for the team. Alex Waswa had a very tough time after leaving Sports Club Villa. He got even surgery at KCC. So referees have this tendency of having records of players. And sometimes they do things depending on the record of the player. If they know you as a diver so much, there are so many chances that you'll get hit and they think you are diving. So if they know you as an injury-prone person, they'll be very lenient when there is an altercation. And Nicholas Mwere, having used a lot of strength in so many build-ups, I remember that situation where he even got hit in the eye, and the referee was thinking, maybe you are a strong man, because he had gone through, ridden like 3-4 challenges in that situation. So him using that posture of hitting the ball, looking like he's toe-poking it for a defender, it looks like he wanted to brush the ball. But when he turned to hit the ball, he didn't see the player. So the player actually moved into the space. So you cut him some slack. That is why he's so devastated. But again, that kind of foul is taken by professional players to win one for the team. So in those situations, it's like having a pot and a snake inside it. You cannot hit it and you cannot cook in it. So the referee, you wouldn't know what he would choose to do. Then the penalty eventually comes.
Talking of snake in the pot, I mean, some key moments here in the game between Express and BUL. The kickoff from the goalkeeper, Abdul Chumera, does not reach his defender. The pass, I mean, at this moment, you should know that there is a possibility of the pass not reaching. Why don't you just try and chip it to him or find another option? Because that is a risky pass, BUL, in that moment.
And definitely, they don't get a penalty as BUL FC, because by any means, the referee would have given them a penalty, but that is the decision of the center man. But you look at the play there, Abdul Chimera needs to know that it's a muddy pitch. It's full of sogs, and just kick the ball long. Starting the ball as much as James Odoch wants it that way. Some games are not meant to be played on the ground. You do the necessary. Just kick those balls long and get your chances going. But you look at that incident, that was more clearer than the penalty, in my opinion, than the penalty the other side for Express FC. And
Tendo has spoken about the referee having an eagle eye.
That was more clear.
That was more clear?
That was more clearer to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I think in that situation, the old team did not even touch the ball at all. Nicolas Moire touched the ball. So I don't know what the referee was thinking there, but it's Abdul Chimera's mistake. Last time they played, it was Martin Senkoto in goal, and Martin Senkoto created a penalty out of an unknown situation against URA. So Abdul Chimera comes back and starts. BUL wasn't even thinking he could be on the team or starting, but that decision, maybe BUL can tell us what exactly happens in the goalkeeping department when the star goalkeeper returns, and you didn't have a bad game in the previous game.
And talking of goalkeepers,
probably, and he had another situation here where he came out and tried to clear the ball with the right, then it didn't even go any far, and then he had to switch with the left. So probably he didn't hear what we were talking about, and James Odoch must echo that to them.
And talking of,
in this weather, you cannot play from the back.
That's a lesson that he should be learning. But this is another moment here from Abdul Chimera. The deflected shot. I think it got a deflection off Waswa in that moment, but the save from Chimera. Could you have done any better in that moment, BUL?
You look at that player jumping up, and then the wall. At least he should just jump as an entity. That player coming through to block that ball, he should have been part of the wall. For Abdul Chimera to just cover the other side, but he lets that space. There are 5
it was
players.
Actually, Alpha would jump.
There are 5 players
facing back. He didn't see the
that
ball.
was Alpha. That was Alpha jumping, facing backwards.
And then Waswa tried to stretch a leg to block that space that Alpha had left. Very unfortunate there.
BUL, you look disappointed.
No, he must be able to dictate what positions the ball may fall into, and if it falls into those positions, as a goalkeeper, you need to be able to pluck them out. But you get the wall, and then your defenders in the wall let you down. But as soon as it reaches you, the goalkeeper, sometimes it's always late. As he was trying to just get a handle on the ball, it was late because the pitch is a bit slippery. And
this is another moment here. Express on the attack with a set piece. So many chances coming in from set pieces, and Alpha Sali did not take advantage of that.
Similar goal. He scored a goal in almost that situation, but different angle. He controlled it and hit. This time, what was in his head, very close to the goal, thinking that he can half volley it into the net. That technique is real hard, especially in this kind of weather. With 3 people that he could opt for a cutback, or actually do what his peer did, Sports Club Villa versus Busoga. Kakande controlled the ball there in that situation and laid it on to a nearby player. So I think there it is the fact that the weather in this situation makes your legs numb. You think that they are too heavy and you want to have a heavy touch on the ball. So you need to have that experience to know that in this kind of weather where you don't feel your legs, any touch can actually be a good one. And then a pass must be a hard one, but a touch in the goal like how Alex Chitata hit it, it was very, very good, and it had to take a very good save from the goalkeeper.
I mean, this save here and this chance, I mean, the technique, the ability to have that impetus to actually make a run, his run behind the defender, and the finish was almost sublime. Bule.
You credit Jerome Chiria. He's one of the players who has been up and down for Bull FC in this game. I saw a similar run to that one where he passed the ball got caught up in the mud, and then he chased that ball, then replayed it into the right wing. That is his work rate so far as this game is concerned. And you look at that pass, he just measured exactly where Chitata is going. And Chitata, as a clever striker as he is, he just makes that run, just evading the defender. And then the ball meets him, tries to go for the goal, but luckily Abdul Chimera managed to get a hand and to the ball for it to hit the crossbar and then head into play. But good iron vision from Jerome Chiria.
Yes, and very good technique, and of course Chimera did get sort of a fingertip save on that shot from Chitata, but this is another moment here where the penalty was given for Express Tendo.
When you look at the angle where the referee was standing,
yes,
I can see the referee maybe saw it in his way. But when you look at it from the angle, maybe in the goalkeeper's angle, you just see that Mwere just really kicked the ball and the ball went. Only for the clever player like Emmanuel Waswa, he made full advantage out of that situation.
Actually, when you look at the picture again, he didn't have a clear sight of that foul.
I saw
because
I saw
in between
player,
the foul and,
yes,
and him, there was Kasonko standing there. You don't think, I don't think he has seen it very well. Probably if he gets the replay, you will think, but again, I can insist, if a player gets in between you when you are hitting the ball, it can be a foul. It can be a foul if you hit the leg, and if you look at the games that we have seen, there was a foul again given against in the match between UPDF and Vipers, similar circumstance.